Hello everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, audible. Yeah.
Yes,
Good
sir.
evening.
Okay, so are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we are in week 2 of this course. So I'm showing you this week 2 assignment. So I hope that you have looked at the content of week 2. Is the broadcast happening? So someone confirm that you're able to see the screen.
Yes, sir. Able to see.
Okay. So the deadline for this quiz is 4th February. Uh, so as per protocol, I won't be able to give you the answers to the questions right away. So what I have been told by NPTEL is to discuss with you some sample questions that essentially have the same concepts that are used for solving these problems. So I have a plan for today. So first we'll look at what are called Python collections. Maybe, yeah. So I will first go to the whiteboard. So are you able to see the whiteboard?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
You're not able to see the whiteboard. So what can you see on the screen?
Your screen only shown, sir.
Oh, so the screen is not shared so far.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the screen is visible, sir.
Okay. So I was showing you earlier this previous screen. So I was saying that the week 2 assignment has deadline 4 days from now. So I will not discuss these questions directly. Rather, we will look at the concepts behind these questions and then we will implement some small code so as to help you run this code and find the answers for yourselves. As you can see that these are mostly asking what is the output of the following code and these kind of questions. So we will look at some small code snippets and hopefully it will help you uh, answer these questions in the next 4 days. Okay, so let's go to the whiteboard. Maybe I'll make this slightly larger. So first concept we'll look at uh, is that of Python collections. So for example, in the previous class, we have seen how to uh, define a simple variable. So we have seen things like, okay, so a is equal to 10. We have seen things like strings. So we have seen typecasting. So we have defined strings. Okay. So for example, and we have seen floating numbers. So we have done 5 and then we have printed 5 by 2 and that was a floating number. This kind of things we have done, right? So far the data that we have dealt with are simple data, so to say, that a single integer or a single floating point number or a single word. But we may have to deal with more complicated data. So that's where collections come into the picture. So there are multiple ways you can define collections. Is there any question? So the easiest way is to define what is called lists. So a lists, if you are familiar with arrays in C or C++, is the Python equivalent of an array. So there's another way you can define lists that is called tuples. And you can define arrays also, but I will show you how to define arrays with the help of Python package called NumPy. But the interesting thing is that these collections have different properties. These collections do not behave exactly in the same way, identical way. So they have different behaviors, and the questions in the assignment are kind of testing your understanding of the different behaviors of these collections. Mm. So for example, in Python, if you have to define a list, then you will define it this way. For example, I will say a equals to 10, comma 20, comma 30. So this will be a list of three numbers. They are separated by commas, and they are enclosed within third bracket, right? Square brackets. Okay. On the other hand, suppose how does a tuple look like? A tuple is again a collection of numbers. Let us say 10, 20, 30 only. They are again comma separated, but they are enclosed within braces, that is first bracket. Okay. On the other hand, if you want to define an array, then we make use of a package called NumPy, which is a very popular package for data science. It helps you deal with multidimensional data matrices in high dimension. So NumPy gives you uh, an array definition. So I will not show you the NumPy definition right away. So we look at the code and then we will see. So this is about how you define the different collections, and then on top of collections you would like to do some operations. For example, uh, what are the basic operations you can do on arrays?
Addition, multiply.
Yes. So first thing is the insertion, that you would like to insert more data if necessary into the array. Add more data. Insertion meaning adding. Okay. Next.
Deletion, sir. Deletion.
Yes. So if something needs to be removed, using elements. What else?
So traversing list.
Traversing. Traversing means iterating over the elements in the array. What else can you do?
Sorting.
Sorting, you can do sorting. Yes. Sorting means to arrange.
Like arrange in ascending and descending order.
Yes. Let us say increasing slash decreasing order. What else can you do?
Regression analysis.
Sorry, please come again.
Regression analysis.
Present. Checking whether an element is present.
No, sir. Regression analysis.
Regression analysis. Okay, that is not a basic operation. I'm asking what are the basic operations. Okay. Uh, I'm not discounting that it is impossible. I'm just saying it's not a basic operation.
Searching an element.
Searching. Yes. Searching for an element in the array.
Merging.
Merging two arrays. Merging means combining two arrays. Taking union. Okay, so we have a good set of possible operations, basic operations. Uh, so another thing one can do is editing. For example, there is something present in a particular uh, place in the array. Pragati Rathur, you have a question? No. All right. So editing means, so what does editing means? That modifying the array. That means there is an, suppose in the fifth position there is a number. You don't want that number, you want a different number. So you delete that number and at that position only you insert another number. So deletion followed by insertion, that is called editing. Okay. So fine, this is to start with. Now, in the previous class, we have used an online Python editor. So today I'm going to use an IDE. Okay, so this is a IDE, it's called VS Code. So I don't know if you have seen this IDE before or if anyone is already using this IDE. Is there somebody who has already used this IDE, Visual Studio Code by
Yes.
Microsoft?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in the course, they are using a different ID, but I don't think that the ID is very much. Yeah, I see a couple of people are showing their hands, raising their hands. Okay, so it's not necessary that you have to use a specific ID or the other. I am using this ID because it is purely my own choice. So you can use an ID of your choice. So let us say I'll show you how you can. So in this ID, if you're using this ID, install this ID. So how you start is you make a new file. So go to file and click on new text file, and then you can start typing. For example, to start with, I can just define a list. For example, I can say is 10, 20, and 30. Okay, so this is a perfectly valid Python code. And then I'm going to save this. Okay. Mm, oops, just a second. It got. Yeah, so I'm going to give it a name. So let us say this is week 2. This is NOC 26. This is okay. I'll just say it is week 2. Maybe I can. Okay, week 2 Python data structure. The name is up to you, and I save it. Okay, so now I have my first Python program ready in this IDE. Okay, so now what is this? I have defined a list for you. This is a valid list. Maybe I'll make the list slightly larger. Maybe there is 6 elements in the list. Let's say I want to print the list. So I say print A, and then I want to run this piece of code. I have to save this. So the way to save is go to file and press on save, or you can use the keyboard shortcuts also. For example, this is command S for me. In Windows, it will be, I think, Windows S, right? Or in Linux, it will be something. Now I want to run this code. So to run this code, remember that your Python should be discoverable by this ID. For example, if you look here in the bottom right corner, you can see that it is showing that Python is discoverable by the ID and its version is 3.12.5. So if the Python is not linked properly, then you won't be able to run the code. So in this case, I have already linked. Okay. So now let's run this. I'll go to run and hit run without debugging. I choose the debugger. So it is showing me that list A is printed here. So please focus on this line. The previous line is simply running the command. The output is this line only. So maybe I'll just say that I'll just write output begins here so that it is easy to see. And then, okay, and so here is output 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and so I'm able to print the array. Okay, now I would like to play around with this array. So let us say I want to access the second element of the array, that is the 20. So what should I write to be able to access the second element?
Sir, you can write A of the 1, sir.
Okay, like this.
Print A square brackets 1, sir.
Okay, this is Isaac Matthew, right?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So Isaac is saying that the way to access the second element is to write A followed by within bracket 1. So let's try that. Maybe I will make this. Okay, so it is showing 20. That's all right. Maybe the new line is not required. Okay. Okay, so the reason I have to write A1 is that in Python, list indexing starts from 0. So what does it mean? So it means that the index or serial number of the first element is 0, second element is 1, third element is 2, and so on. Therefore, if we want to, let us say I want to access 60, then why I should write A of 5, because 60 is the sixth element and indexing starts from 0, right? So to access 60, I will write A5. Okay. Fine. So let's run this.
Sir, or -1 will also work for the
Who is
negative
that?
indexing if you're looking at the last element.
Shalini. So Shalini is saying that instead of 5, you can write -1. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Negative index is supported. Yeah.
Okay. So let's
But
try.
backward counting.
Okay. We have got 60 once again. Earlier also we got 60. Now also we got 60. That means that the last element in the array, if the array has 1 million entries, then you do not keep counting. Then you just want to go to the last, then you say -1, or go to the second last, you will have to say -2 for second last. So if you say -2, then you will access the second last element. Let's see that. Okay, so we have 50 here. Okay. So now we have seen that how to, this is called serial access, how to serial access in a list in Python. Fine. Okay, so now we'll see, suppose I want to access more than one element, or I access more than one consecutive elements in this list. So let us say, suppose for example, I want to access 20 and 30. then can I do it in one go? Or maybe I want to access 20, 30, 40 together.
Sir, you can give the index separately, no, sir. Like 1, 2, and 3. Print A of 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Or you can use slicing with the colon.
Okay. So, and another suggestion is that one can do slicing with colon. Okay. So, what should I write to access
So you can
20,
write
30?
print A, and then within square brackets you can write the index of 20, that is 1, followed by 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by colon and a 4, because the last one is not included. So we will
Okay.
look at the highest index 50, which we are actually leaving out. So we will get 20, 30, 40. Index 1, 2, 3,
Fine.
and we'll leave out 4.
Okay. So, let's try that. Great. So earlier we had printed 50 and so this is the 50 from this print statement. And from the next print statement, we have got 20, 30, 40. And the explanation is also correct that you start with the index of the number, starting number, which is 20. So 20's index is what? 1. And you go till the index of the number next to 40. So that is for the last index is left out. That's what she has pointed out, Shalini, I think. So thank you. This is the correct way to do. So who is that person? Unless you were talking or wish to talk, kindly keep yourself muted. This will help all of us. Okay, so we have seen slicing. Okay, so next what we will see. So this is, I think, basic primer on lists. So next we'll see how to uh, work with Joshika. Joshika, you wanted to say something? You have raised your hand. Joshika, you have a question? Okay, I believe that this show of hand is unintentional. Uh, yeah, so let's look at how to work with tuples. So first of all, I have shown you that a tuple is to be, let's say T, defined within braces. So similar thing we'll do 10, 20, 30 the tuple or make it identical to what we have previously. Mohammed Asif, you have also raised your hand. You have anything to say?
A simple doubt.
Yes.
So in slicing with colon, why it eliminates the fourth position, the fourth index?
Okay, so this is by convention. So this is how uh, the Python designers, they have implemented lists. So this operation, they have implemented it inside that if you write this, then this should happen. So this is by convention. For example, if we say that, okay, 26th January is by convention or Republic Day because something had happened at that day. So that is the explanation. There's nothing more technical to that.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, in Java, the substring function also works like this when we use with a comma. So it is
Mm.
A to B minus 1.
Yes, yes, yes. So they have kept some consistency between Java and Python. Okay. So now I want to play with the tuples. So how to work with tuples? Jagdishan, please go ahead. Hema, Jagdishan. Hema, you have a question? No. So now I am showing you a tuple. So how do I access, let us say, the same thing we're going to do. Let us say, how do I access 50? Shall I say this? How about T4? Let's see. So previous things, let me delete these things. I mean, comment these things. So now we are working with tuples. So I have defined a tuple and I'm accessing the fifth element. And I hope that the previous syntax will work. So I'm running it. I hit run and it works. So I was able to access the fifth element. So let us say if -1 works, so am I able to access the last element with -1? Let us see. So go to run with the do. 60 is working. Okay. So as far as accessing is concerned, the tuple and the list are behaving in the same way. Okay. Then you might ask that what is the difference between the two? Right? So access works in the same way. Let's see if slicing works. 1:4. Slicing is also working, but see, once you have sliced, you have got another tuple. So this is a tuple. How do you know that the output is a tuple and not a list?
So it is enclosed in parentheses, so tuple.
Yes. Enclosed in parentheses and not third bracket. Okay. So that is one good point to note. So now we'll see and we'll ask ourselves that what is the
Jason,
reason?
mid double.
Who is that person?
Sir, in back indices, we are using the indexes, for example, -1, -2, and -3.
Yes,
So if we need to access the 50, so we need to write as print t in bracket -2.
that is correct.
So, but you have written earlier -1.
Okay, I was accessing 60 at that time. So to access 50, you have to go t -2. What I was doing initially was I was writing t of 4 to access 50, which is equivalent to t of -2. We'll run it again and we'll see for ourselves. It's showing 50 here. So this is correct. So why in Python there are two ways of, so to say, defining an array or working with a list of numbers? We have two ways. One is using a list and the other is using a tuple. Okay, so there must be some difference, right? So let us see what that difference is. So I will now remove these things, or rather I will bring these two lines below. Okay, so now this is a list. I'm working, so I have a tuple and I also have a list. And now I want to make some changes. So I want to edit the list as well as the tuple and see if both list and tuple behave in the same way. So for example, what do I mean by edit? So let us say that, for example, let's try. Okay, so let's say a of 0, I want to edit that and I want to make it. So instead of 10, I want to make it 1. So the first element of a is 10. So a0 is initially defined to be 10. So I'm making a change here. Okay, so I'm now replacing 10 by 1. All right, so let's see if we can do that. So let's see if A will give the correct output. So save this, go to run without debugging. So this is the output we have. So what is the difference? Now A was earlier 10 to 60. Now everything is fine except the first element has become 1. So we have been able to achieve the intended edit. So we have been able to do it correctly. Fine. Now let us do the same thing with the tuple. Okay. So what is this line is supposed to replace the first element 10 by 1. This is the intention. So this was successful. So you are successfully replaced 10 by 1. Okay. So now let's go. Yeah, I have saved it already. Clear the terminal. I will run this now. Uh, what has happened?
Sir, it does not work because tuples are immutable, sir. It's a type error.
Okay. So there is an error. So as this is how you have to read error. So the output begins here was correctly printed. So this line has uh, so before out. So what is the output? So there is a 50. 50 is coming from this line. This print statement has printed 50. This print statement has printed output begins here. And then oh, there is a dot. This dot is not necessary anyway. This print statement has also successfully printed. So there was a dot. That's why it's showing 1.0. That was not the intention. And when we came to this is line number 15. So it is showing that in this file, this is the file name, week2pts.py, line number 15. This is the line t0 equals to 1. There is a type error. So the tuple object does not support item assignment. So what is happening here is called item assignment. So this item assignment is not happening. So the issue, as someone has rightly pointed out, I think Isaac, uh, tuple object does not support item assignment. There is no way to do this assignment in tuples. So that is a difference. It's a basic difference. And as Isaac has pointed out, I think Isaac only, that a tuple object, so list is mutable, but a tuple object is immutable. All right. So what does mutable mean? Meaning?
So mutable is basically an operation where you can insert elements. Immutable is where you can't insert the element. It does not support item assignment or modification.
Right. Modification. The term is modification, that it doesn't allow modification. This is allows. Mutable means allows modification after creation. That is mutable. And immutable means doesn't allow. Okay. Fine. So we have found a difference between the two. But on the other hand, accessing, uh, taking slices with colon, all these things actually worked. Okay. So the only issue is with modification. List will allow you modifying, but tuple will not. So tuple will be used in those scenarios where you purposefully don't want the data to be modified. Someone is unmuting himself or herself. Okay. Yeah, so now I have told you that there is another way of creating arrays, which is using NumPy. So how many of you know what is NumPy?
Numeric Python.
Yes. So what does it
Where
do?
it's containing the numerical methods to implement in the program.
Yeah, it is what is called a Python package. So what is there in the package? It contains, as she has pointed out, I think Sujata contains, not Sujata,
Subriti.
Subriti, yes. Uh, it contains, so it is called numeric Python. So it contains some, I would say, functions which are numeric in nature. It contains implementations, I would say. Or implementations of some numeric functions. Okay, so what does that mean? So for example, sorting. So some of the things we'll see. Sorting, matrix multiplication, these things you do not have to write the code from the scratch. So you can simply use their implementation without having to write the code from the scratch. Okay, so now let us see. So first thing is this, how to include this Python package in your code. So we'll go back to the editor, that is the IDE. Yes. So you have to import, right? So we have to say this, import NumPy. So at this line, when I said at line number 9, import NumPy, whatever I'll write after this line, the Python interpreter knows that NumPy is not now included in this program. Okay, so I will remove all the print statements from above that I'm commenting them. And now I'm going to show you how to work with NumPy. So I've imported NumPy, and generally what people do is so you can directly use NumPy and you can give it a different name. It's called alias. It's called aliasing. So sometimes the package names are larger or longer. So you can say that, okay, I am going to give it a different name. So we say it as, and this is the most common practice to use NumPy with the name NP. So you import NumPy as NP, means that whenever you want to use a function from NumPy, you will say NP dot that function. So for example, I want to write an array. So let me call it an NumPy array, NA. So I will say NP dot array, and inside this, I will pass a list. Okay. So same list I'm going to pass. Okay. Now the list has now been converted with the help of this function. So as I am hovering over this array function, it is showing me that how inside the NumPy package, the array function is defined. So this is the function definition array. So you can learn more about it just by hovering over and maybe Googling over what is inside the function. So what it is essentially doing is it is converting a list into a NumPy array. And then with the array, we can do the same set of things. For example, let us say I'm going to do some slicing. So I'm going to say, so the same slicing that we did, right? So x of, sorry, is this person? Yeah, so I was doing slicing. So I'm going to show you how slicing works. So the same thing I'm going to do. 1 to 4, this should give us 20, 30, 40. So I'm going to just show you the similarities and dissimilarities in the ways you can show define arrays. So now we'll see the similarities. So how the same functionality also works for NumPy array. Then we look at the dissimilarity as well. Okay. Yeah. So this Y now will contain a NumPy subarray, which is the slice of the NumPy array NA. Let us see. I'm going to save this. Command S. To run. Before that, let me clear the terminal. Now I'm going to run this. Oh, that so this double object is immutable. That line also I have to remove. So I'm commenting that that error has come again. So the same error which we have seen previously, that assignment is not supported in a tuple. That is coming from the previous code here. Okay. Let's go back. Control S, Command S, run without debugging. Yeah. So now it is running. Okay, so you have to print it, right? So it has run without error. Now let's print. I have saved it again. Now I'm running it so as to see what is printed. So it is printed 20, 30, 40. Okay. This is as expected. So let us print the array as well. I haven't printed the array also for you. The original array. Run it again. So original array is also there, right? So fine. So access will also happen, I believe. So for example, if I want to access the last element, I'll say -1. Okay, so now I'll show you an utility. Okay, so before that, is tuple mutable? That question we have answered. Now, is NumPy array mutable? So can I do something like T0 equals to 1 here? That I have to show you. So let us do this. So let us say NA0 equals to 1. I mean, I'm just reproducing the same code to see if the behavior changes. This is for understanding only. So this code didn't work because tuple object did not support item assignment, and we have concluded that it doesn't allow modification after creation because it is immutable. Now let us see if this works. So I'm running the code again. It didn't throw an error. So let us see what is the content of NA after this NumPy array after this assignment has been executed. So I'm saving this, running it again. So this is a output after this assignment. So this is behaving exactly like lists. So that means, can we say that NumPy array is mutable?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
We
sir.
can.
That means it allows modification after creation. Okay, fine. So what else I have to show you? Okay, so now I have to show you the utility, that why suddenly there are so many ways of defining arrays. So I will ask the question, what is the utility of uh, NumPy arrays? So for example, I will show you an example. So suppose, let me go to the whiteboard. Okay, so now suppose in Python, we want to multiply two matrix. Okay, so how does a matrix look like? So for example, maybe okay, with text block also. Just a second. So I want to matrix multiplication. Yeah. So let us say, so I want to this is a matrix I have. So one, 2, 3, 4. This is one matrix. The other matrix is 5, 6. So so I want to multiply the two. So just a second. Is there an easier way to do this? 1, 2. Because I want to place a bracket. So I want to say that this is a matrix. So this is a 2D matrix. This is also a 2D matrix. I want to multiply the two. So how many of you are not aware of matrix multiplication? So if everyone is aware of matrix multiplication, just tell me what will be the output of this matrix multiplication. Some okay.
Rows into columns, sir.
Yes.
We want
So
to
here
use
is
row and column.
So
so
first you have to do 5 plus 14, sir.
first I have to do 5 plus 14.
Then you have to do 6 plus 16.
Yes.
Yes, sir. First 5 plus 14, 6 plus 16, and then yeah,
15 to
the
20.
15 plus 28. Yeah,
Next.
15 plus 28. Then 18, 18 plus 32.
Okay. So this is how matrix multiplication is done. So I realize that some of you have not seen matrix multiplication. So sorry. Yeah. So what has happened is pretty simple. So a matrix is a two-dimensional array. So for example, this is a one-dimensional array 10, 20, 30. So here there are two arrays lined up on top of each other. So 1 comma 2 is an array, 3 comma 4 is another array. So this is what we call a matrix, which is, so to say, a collection of arrays, right? Similarly, here is another matrix, and two matrices can be multiplied. It is not an element-wise multiplication. So one could have done element-wise multiplication also. So for example, the first element of the first array gets multiplied to the first element, so 1 into 5. So we get 5 here, and then 2 into 6, we get 12 here. But that is not the way. The matrix multiplication is for the first element, the first row, which is 1 comma 2, gets multiplied with the first column, which is 5 7. But the multiplication is element wise. So I will write it down. Element wise, multiply the rows with the columns. Okay. So what is the first row? 1 2. The first row is 1 2, and the first column is 5 7. So we multiply 1 2 with 5 7, but element wise. So 1 into 5 is 5, plus 2 into 7, 14. So this is the first element of the product of these two matrices. Second element of the first row. So this is first row with second column. So 1 into 6, which is 6, plus 2 into 8. 2 into 8 is 16. First element of the second row. This row and this column. So 3 into 5, 15. 4 into 7, 28. Addition. Last element, that is second row, second column. Second row, second column. 3 into 6, 18. 4 into 8. Akash, go ahead. 32.
Sir, yes, sir, matrix multiplication means first row, first column, second row, second column, sir.
So no, so the matrix multiplication means, so this is a 2 into 2 matrix. That means there are two rows and two columns. Okay. So let me write that down. So what we have as an input, this one, this is a 2 into 2 matrix because there are two rows and two columns. So 2, I take that one. 2 times 2. So are you fine with that, Akash, that this is a 2 into 2 matrix?
Oh, yes, sir.
Why is it? Because there are two rows and two columns.
Okay, sir.
Let me give you an example of a 2 into 3 matrix. Then it will be easier. So let us say I give you an example here. Suppose I have, this is an example of a 2 into, so 1 2 3 is first row, and 4, oops, I have to use the iPad next time. This is 4 5 6. So this is two rows. First row is 1 2 3. Second row is 4 5 6. Two rows and three columns. First column is 1 4. Okay, this is not looking like 4, but I wanted to write 4. Okay, so 1 4 is the first column, 2 5 is the second column, 3 6 is the third column. So 1 2 3 first row, 4 5 6 second row. So how many rows? Two rows and three columns. So this is a 2 into 3 matrix. Okay.
It's a, this is a way you can easily understand, sir.
Yes, 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 yes. So this is a 2 into 3 matrix. So I'll write it here. So this what I have written here. This is a 2 into 3. So in this case, we have a 2 into 2 matrix. This is also 2 into 2 matrix, and their product is supposed to be a 2 into 2 matrix. So how this is done? So there are two rows. So first row, the first element is corresponding to the first row and first column. This element is corresponding to the first row and second column. This element is corresponding to the second row and first column. This element is corresponding to the second row and second column. So now I am going to do the computation based on the position of the elements. So first position, first row, first column. So 1, 2, first row, 5, 6, first column. So 1 gets multiplied with 5, 2 gets multiplied with 7, and then we take addition. We add them together. So that is the way to go. Similar thing for each of the other elements. Second element, first row, second column. First row is 1, 2, second column is 6, 8. So 1 gets multiplied with 6, 2 gets multiplied with 8. So 1 into 6 is 6, 2 into 8 is 16, that way. So now I am going to replace. So you understand what has happened, Akash?
Yes, sir, understand, sir.
Okay, fine. So now I'm going to replace this. So I have to write a third bracket also enclosing this matrix. That is how matrix notation is in mathematics. Okay, so now I'll do the addition. So I have 5 plus 14, 19, 19, 6 plus 16, 22, 15 plus 28. How much is that? 50. Yes, so this is the matrix multiplication. So this is a very useful thing in data science. To multiply matrices is one of the most useful and one of the most frequently done things in data science. So if you are not aware of matrix multiplication, first thing is you have to learn how to multiply matrices, and you have to learn all the rules. The matrices could be of different sizes also. In this case, the matrices are of same size, but they could be of different size also. Then what shall we do? Please find it out or look at the videos. Uh, yeah, so the reason I told you the matrix multiplication is to show you how NumPy is going to help us do the matrix multiplication. Okay. So in NumPy, we are going to first define two matrices, and then we'll see how to use NumPy to multiply two matrices. Okay. So first, let us say the same in uh, syntax I will
Sir,
do.
I have a doubt.
Go ahead.
So how do you create a matrix when it comes to a program? Like Python program, how to create a matrix?
Yes, yes, that is what I'm doing. Suppose, look at this figure. This matrix 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what I want to write in code, in Python code. This is what exactly I'm going to do now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to create the matrix using NumPy in Python. So what I'm going to do, I am going to write the first row first, 1, comma 2. This is the first row. Then I end that row. I write the second row, 3, comma 4. Okay. And then this two rows together is my first matrix that I am going to enclose in another third bracket. So this square bracket, this is now in Python, the matrix having two rows, first row 1 comma 2, second row 3 comma 4. So exactly what I have drawn here, the same thing, this thing has been written in Python, in the language of Python using NumPy. This is our first array. Sorry, first matrix. 2 into 2, 2 cross 2 matrix. Okay. Have I answered your question, Isaac?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So was it someone else or you?
No, it was me, so I asked the question. Yeah.
All right. So now I'm going to do the same thing for this other matrix. 5 comma 6 7 comma 8, first row comma second row, 5 comma 6 5 comma 6, second row 7 comma 8. So this is the definition of the second matrix.
The screen is not visible.
Screen is not visible.
No, no, your screen is visible. It's actually lagging.
Okay, we'll
So
wait
what is
for a few
happening
seconds.
is when you, yeah, it will pop up again.
Okay, let us wait for a few seconds. Maybe the internet is not strong enough. Are you able to see both the matrix A and B definitions? Line number 27 and 28
Yes,
now?
now it's visible.
Yes, Anna.
All right. So in these two lines, 27 and 28, I have been able to tell Python that, look, I have two matrices. And these two matrices are exactly what I had drawn here. So now I want to perform this operation. So you have seen that this operation is not trivial. This operation requires scanning the first row, scanning the first column, doing multiplications, additions. There is a lot of work involved. So if you write a program from the scratch, you have to write at least two loops. I hope that you know what is a loop. So loop is an iteration structure. So you have to do multiple iterations and then additions and multiplications. But the utility of NumPy is that NumPy will let us do this multiplication in one shot. It's like one snap of a finger, as simple as that. So how we shall do that is the following. So first I have to define another NumPy array. So let us say I'm going to do, or let's forget, I'll just print it. I can store it also, but for simplicity, let me first do the multiplication and print it. So I'll say dot. Okay. So dot is an inbuilt function within the NumPy package, and this takes as input two matrices and produces the product of the two matrices. So are you able to see the screen? Is line number 29 visible?
So it's lagging a bit.
So are you able to see the line number 29 now?
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm going to run this.
Yes.
So I claim that this line itself is going to produce the product. So first this print y has taken place. Forget this. Print of the first array is also has been here. Uh, So let's forget these two lines. So let's focus on the third line. So the third line is this matrix, which is a product. So let us verify. The first row is 1922. The second row is 4350. Okay, let us see if that is correct. So 1922 and 4350 is supposed to be the product. So it has worked correctly. Fine.
So another doubt.
Yes.
Now, how do you do sums? Like for multiplication, you do dot. For
Yes.
what about if you want to do like basic stuff like addition, subtraction, or division?
Correct. You can do all these things. There are element-wise operations also. What you are talking about is element-wise operation. That also we will see. But it's already more than 1 hour. So at this point, since it's a long session, we will take a small break and we will start again. So let me take a small break now. Uh, it is 5:12. So let us come back at 5:20 p.m. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back. So let's go back to our editor. Who has unmuted? All right. Yeah, so so the question before the break was that how to add two matrices, uh, or how to subtract, add or subtract. So we have two matrices, A and B. A is 1, 2, 3, 4, and B is 5, 6, 7, 8. So let us say we will add A and B inside C. So any guesses what we should do? So we'll simply write A plus B and hope that it will work. And we'll simply write A minus B and hope that it will work. Let us see. So print C. So first let's see. Karthi Murugan, please go ahead. Karthi, you have a question?
Sir, 3 minus 1, 4 minus 2, 7 minus 5, 8 minus 6, sir.
Yeah, we are doing the other way. A plus B and so let us.
For subtracting, sir.
Yes. Forget subtract. Now first let's see addition. Okay. Okay. So what you said is for subtraction, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Let us see addition first. Let's see if
Okay.
it works.
Okay, sir.
So what has it printed? It has printed the product, which is this, we already know, and it is added 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, 6, 8, 10, 12 is what it has got. That means element wise it has added 1 added to 5 to get 6, 2 added to 6 to get 8, 3 added to 7 to get 10, and 4 added to 8 to get 12.
से ना कुछ से क्या करूं नहीं
Is there any question? Hello? Yes, Karthik.
Sir, for addition also it will be the same way, no, sir.
Yes.
Like 3 plus 1, 7 plus 5, and 4 plus 2, and 8 plus 6.
No. Harshita, yeah, I will answer the question. Before that, Harshita has raised her hand.
Okay, sir.
So let's say addition also. So this is multiplication. So I'll show you addition now.
Excuse me, sir.
Please go ahead. Yes, please.
Can you share these notes?
Yes, yes, yes. I will share with you. Surely. I will share these notes in this. Have you seen this Google Sheets document?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll share it there. If you go to the course, then at the end, there is this problem solving session. Here, if you go here and click here, so for the benefit of others, I'm showing how to find these videos and notes. So it's opening. It's a bit slow. Yeah, so here you will see this page opening which says problem solving session recording. Here, if you click, then the one Google document will open. So here I have this drive called Python DS 2026 NPTEL. Inside this, you will get all the uh, session materials like programs and notes.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, yes. Uh, where are we? Yeah, I was showing you addition. Okay, so let's say addition, how to do matrix addition. So it is element wise. Addition is element wise. So if I have to add these two matrices, then 1 gets added to 5. So how it will look is the following. Uh, so what will the addition look like?
6.
Yes. Next.
8.
Yes.
10.
10, 12.
10,
Yes.
12.
10, 12.
10, 12.
12.
Okay. So Karthi Murugan, are you fine with this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, yes. This is exactly what we have got now. 6, 8, 10, 12. This is exactly what the addition has given us. 6, 8, 10, 12.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Similarly, if we get subtraction, then what shall we get? So D, now I'm subtracting A from B. So similar thing will happen. I will run this. So I will let you verify for yourself that this is the truth. So -4, -4, -4, -4. That's a subtraction of B from A. Sorry, yeah, B from A. So A is smaller, right? Okay, so now I had plans to do other things. So what I planned is, okay, so I will show you sorting also. So I was uh, telling you about the utility of NumPy. So let's see. Okay, let's bring this thing here. So we have this array, NA. This is an array. It is already sorted. It's already sorted. So yeah. Okay, let's try. We'll do a new array, right? Okay. So let's comment these things. So I'm going to now show you how to sort using NumPy. How to sort what? A set of numbers. So first of all, these numbers are stored somewhere. So let us say I have an array. So let's call it ARR. ARR is for an array. So ARR is np dot array. So how to do that? Pass the list. So let us say an unsorted thing. Okay. Yeah, this is my array. So I want to sort it. So what should I do?
Sort array.
Please come again.
NP dot sort.
NP dot sort. Yes, that is correct. So let's do that. So I'll print it. So what I have done is I have passed this array to this function. As I hover over on that function, it's showing that this is the sort function, and it is also saying what it does. It returns a sorted copy of an array. Okay, so it takes what and all these things, information about the details of the implementation is here, which you can see and read for yourself if you have time. And it also tells you that what is the sorting algorithm inside, whether it is quick sort, heap sort, mart sort. There are multiple ways or multiple set of steps you can perform to sort a given array of numbers. So yeah, let us see what it prints. I'm going to run and I'm going to hit run. So as you can see, so these other print statements are also coming from previous things. Forget these things. I will run it again. Yeah, so this is my sorted array. As you can see, the numbers were, not in sorted order. Now they have been sorted. All right. What else do I have to show you? I planned for. So without NumPy array also you can actually sort. So for example, let us say that I had a list. So I had already defined list, I believe. So A is already defined. Okay, let's say L. So suppose I had these numbers in a list for one, and I wanted to sort directly in the list without doing this NP. Then can we do something? So my objective is to sort the numbers in L. So NumPy is not used without using NumPy. Is that possible?
Using loops.
Using loops, yeah, that is one possibility. One possibility is you run a loop and implement a sorting algorithm. That will take some time. In fact, I have to tell you one algorithm, but I believe that this audience is not, uh, most of the members in the audience are not aware of the sorting algorithms. So what else can we do?
In Python, we already have the sort function, so we can use that directly on the list.
Right. So there's a sort function, as someone has pointed out. I believe Rishit Mathur. Yes. So Rishit is saying that there is an already a sort function for lists. For lists also, you can do an L dot sort. See, as soon as I said L dot, it is showing me what all functions are compatible. So you see, there is a sort function here. There's a sort function here. Okay. And so when you write a function, after writing that, you have to add this empty parenthesis. Okay. And you have to give, sometimes you have to give some parameters, but right now we're not giving any parameters, and let's see what happens. Oh, the sorting didn't happen. It's showing none. Oh, okay. So it is simply, so let us see the definition. Definition method, it sorts It is returning none. When is it returning none? Oh, it generally returns none. So you have to store it somewhere. That is a thing. So let us say sorted L. So I am going to store it. Let us see. I don't know. Sorted L. What happened? This has actually worked. I'll get this. I wanted to print the sorted L. L is this. Okay.
So
I'm doing
give,
L.
so I think try to give parameters reverse is equals to false.
I think without parameter also it should have worked by default. So let us see the definition. The sort is in place and stable. The sort in this ascending order and returns none. So it returns none. So it is supposed to return none. So, but the sorting has taken place. Okay, that means that if I print sort, okay, so L has been sorted, but it is supposed to. So I don't have to do all this. So the sorting has taken place. So L is now sorted, but it is returning. So as see, I am looking at the definition. So it is supposed to return none anyway. So it is written. So I don't have to see the return value. I have to see L. That is why it is not working. Let us see. See, it has written. So let's clear this. I'll run it from the beginning. See, I have defined in line 37 this array, and now I'm saying L dot sort. Without reverse dot false also it will work, but now don't worry about it. And once this line 40 L dot sort is executed, L in place, the L array in place inside itself is getting sorted. So that is what is happening. So now we have sorted L. So, but this function sort is returning none. That is what the definition is saying. That here is the method signature. It returns none in any case. But in place it is sorting. That means in place means it is not allocating a new array. It is not allocating a new list. In the same memory location where this list L is located, there itself it is doing the changes. All right. Are there any doubts on this?
No, sir.
Okay. So what we will do is, Rishit has said reverse equal to false means we'll do reverse equal to true and see what happens.
So it will set the list from descending to ascending.
Yes. So it is already in ascending, but if I say reverse equals to true, it is making it descending, means in decreasing order. Okay. Okay. So we have seen how to sort using NumPy as well as without NumPy with lists only. Okay. What else did I plan? Okay. Is the screen visible? Somebody, I just checked the message box. Somebody was saying that screen is not visible some time ago.
Oh, it's
Okay. Okay, so I think for collections this is sufficient. I wanted to show you another thing. This is let's go back to the whiteboard. We have 15 minutes time. Uh, I wanted to show you string concatenation. So I wanted to show you string concatenation. What does this mean? What is string concatenation? Anyone knows?
Joining two strings, sir.
Join to strings.
Yes. Okay. So for example, Karthi, go ahead. Karthi, you have a question.
Sir, how we can do division on the matrices, sir?
Okay. Let's go back. Uh, so here we have two matrices A and B. And here what we have done is subtraction. So to divide, we'll do the same thing. We'll just say A is divided by B. Okay, and then we'll print. Forget this print statement. So now only executing this part of the code. So two matrices have been defined. I'm doing A by B and I'm printing. Wasim. Wasim, you have anything to ask? See, this is the division output. So 1 divided by 5.2. 2 divided by 6. It's 1/3. So this is working element wise. Okay. Is that fine, Karthik?
Sir, in this way, for each
Brother,
number we can't divide, no, sir.
In this case,
For each number we can't divide, no, sir. The output will be in a full number, no, sir. In the platform.
element wise it is happening. So first element is divided by the first element of the second, that is 1 by 5.
Hmm. Yes,
What is your intention? Is there anything else you wanted it to do?
the, the process will be in the whole only, no, sir.
Yes.
Not
It is for the entire matrix.
not like the addition or subtraction.
Addition is also like that, element wise. 1 added to 5 gives 6. 2
Okay,
added to 6 gives 8.
okay, sir.
Okay.
I got.
Yes. So let's see
I
string
have
concat. Yes, please go ahead.
I have one question though. I mean, I understood every concept of yours. It was very helpful. Uh, so the way that you sorted, I mean, using an array and the way you sorted in the list function as well, without, so I just wanted to understand. In the list function, you used a reverse equals to true, which helped in the descending order. But when
Mm-hmm.
we did that in the array, it always, by convention, does that in the ascending order. Any way
Yes.
to do that in the array using the sort function for the descending order?
Using NumPy, you are saying.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, this is a valid question. So what he's saying is, let's let's try to do that. So we have seen how to sort using NumPy. So this is line number 36 and 37. So we had an array 5, 11, 2, 4, 1. We sorted using np.sort, and it always gave us an increasing order of this sort. So he's saying that how to do it in decreasing order using NumPy. So we have seen that using directly the sort function on the list variable, it was possible to reverse the order using this flag reverse equals to true. So now he's saying that he wants to So the goal is to output in the descending order. So 11 followed by 5 comma 4 comma 2 comma 1. Is that the question?
Yes, correct. That's the question.
Yes, yes. Somebody wants to pitch in any thoughts?
Sir, you can do the same thing, sir. NP dot sort of array is a comma reverse is equal to 2 in that bracket itself.
Comma.
Reverse is equal to 2 because you want the descending order, right?
Okay. Let us see. Let us see if it works. I have saved it. I'm clearing the screen and now run without it. So there is an issue. The issue is that in line number 38, where is 38? This is the line 38. It is saying that reverse is invalid. Reverse is an invalid keyword argument for print. Okay. So it's maybe this is
So probably this reversed is equal to true should be placed inside here. Yeah, inside the sort method, right?
okay. Happy to see you, Mr. Goel.
Yeah, hi,
Sir,
good evening.
Hi, good evening. So let's do that.
sir, we must keep in the mind the descending order and sir, so
We
that
must.
only we can print out or it will get a error, sir.
I, if I understand, you are saying that do we have to give the reverse flag always, or it will give error?
Yes, sir.
For example, without reverse only, we were able to sort in ascending order. So reverse is not necessary. So without reverse, there will be no issues.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Yes, yes, yes.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, I have lately joined a live session. Can I get this video on website uploaded? Can I get this video there
Yes,
so
yes,
I
you
can
can.
watch it?
Yes, yes, you can watch it. So you can go to the course web page, and
Okay, sir.
then at the bottom left, you will find this problem solving session recording. You click there, then you
Okay,
get this
sir.
page. Here you click, then you will get this spreadsheet. Here you will get the YouTube links of every session.
Okay,
I
thank you,
will.
sir.
Yes. Okay. So coming back to this question of how to output in the reverse order, that is descending order. So one suggestion from I think Isaac only is that use this flag reverse, but it didn't work. There is an issue in line number 38. It is showing that the sort got an unexpected keyword argument reverse. The sort is not supposed to take this argument. So this is how we debug that. Okay, this sort function, which is a function in the NP NumPy library, it has some signature, and the signature is what? It is this signature. It takes an array and it can take another parameter called axis, kind, order, but there is no parameter called reverse. Okay, so it is saying that it has got an unexpected keyword argument. It is now assuming that reverse is a keyword. So that's why it is failing. So this technique cannot be replicated. The technique that we had for the list sort function is not replicable for the NumPy sort function. All right. So what shall we do?
That's
Okay.
completely okay, Siddharth. I'll search it up online. If that is derailing the session,
No, no,
I'll
no.
try
So
seeing it from Google.
yes, this is the truth. You can just do this to reverse. Uh, Clear. So this is our goal, and this is what you have got. So you have to say colon colon minus one after sort. Then it will give you the reverse order.
In separate parentheses. Okay.
Yes, yes. Not parenthesis within this.
Square.
So basically, yeah, it is a list operation on top of the sorted thing. You have done another reverse operation.
Hmm. Understood. Thank you.
Okay. So I was supposed to tell you about string concatenation. So it is joining two or more strings. Okay. Okay. So for example, suppose I have A equals to machine and B equals to learning. So I want to have another variable or string where I want to have machine and learning together. Maybe I want to give a space, or maybe I want to, what I want to achieve is maybe a machine hyphen, or yeah, maybe underscore learning. So how will I do this? So from A and B, I don't want to directly assign this string to C. So what I want to do is I want to use A and B to obtain the concatenated uh, string C. So what should I do?
So you can give like C is equal to A plus B.
There is an oh, somebody has answered Sarathi. Yes, Sarathi is right. So what you can do is you can do A plus underscore plus B. Yeah. So we'll do that. A and B are already there previously. I will make this commented so that there is no duplicate definition. Okay, no more A and B. So I'm saying A is machine and B is learning. Uh, so I can say C equals to A plus what did Sarthi write? Within quotes, this thing underscore plus B. And let us see what is inside C. Okay. So what is inside C? I have saved it, clearing the screen. And now I will run this once again. So this is what I've got. So the previous print is from this sorted thing, forget it. So I've got a concatenated form of these two strings. Okay. So now it can happen that in some applications, you may have to concatenate thousands of strings. That is possible. So how to concatenate? So then the question arises how to join many strings, like thousands of strings. With a delimiter. So this thing, delimiter means something that separates two strings. In this case, the delimiter was the underscore. So
Using formatting, we can use the flower brackets. Inside the flower brackets, we can take the number in the position of the words, like 0, 1, so on up till n.
okay, what bracket you said?
Flower bracket.
Uh, did not get the word.
Flower.
Flower
Using.
bracket.
Formatting, sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
flower
Okay,
bracket.
let's go there and let's see. Let me give an example to just a second. What did I plan to do? Not having a different set of questions to discuss is a pain because I have to plan the session. Yeah, I mean, okay, so let's say we have an array of strings. Uh, Yeah, so okay, so what should it look like? I'm thinking, okay, so maybe Python, I want to say, is a great language. So, so this is an array of strings. So basically this is a list. So in this list, every element is a string. Okay. So this is simply like the previous thing that we have seen, like this only. So this is an array of list of numbers, and this is a list of strings. So I want to, let us say, concatenate each string in this list. There are multiple strings, that's why I have taken this. So I did not get the suggestion. So we can take bracket. And are you talking about taking a loop? Some bracket you were taking, flower bracket.
Yes, sir. I was not talking about the loop. It was just like a print statement.
Okay,
Using flower bracket, we can uh, give the numbers and then
like,
print the. Yes, sir. So open the inverted comma inside the flower bracket. We can. So sorry. Inside the round bracket, first we have to open the inverted comma and then the flower bracket.
okay, okay, okay. Oh, okay. So you're saying add like that, you were saying.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, I see. So basically, you want to do add like this only, plus, 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 plus only, you want to go like that only.
Yes, sir.
So,
Inside the print statement, we can uh, print the sentence whichever we want to
Okay,
get.
okay, 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 fine.
so, so,
Yes, yes,
so we can also use a for loop. No, sir, like a for loop you can give and give the indexes of the strings to add.
yes, yes. That's right. We can do that. So I will show you a simpler thing. So let me write it down here first. So I have only 2 minutes left. So basically, there's one more way to do concatenation. So another way is to use the join function. Okay. So there is no time left, but I will do it a bit quickly. So what we are going to do is our concatenation result is going to be, here is this thing, the delimiter dot join, and uh, I'll take the list as parameter and see what happens. 6 o'clock already. So this is what I was showing you, that uh, this is what we have got. Python is a great language for data science, and I have been able to concatenate the words with delimiter underscore with this simple join function. Okay. So you play around with this. There is no time left. This is a simple trick for concatenation, concatenating strings. Okay, so this is 6 o'clock. We are going to end here today. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Are there any questions? Sarathi has written the correct thing, so you can say dot join and you can give the list, which is exactly what I have done. Okay, so I will upload all these things in YouTube as well as the notes inside this
Sir,
spreadsheet.
sir,
Yes,
sir, is there any inbuilt function for concatenating the strings?
join. Oh, you mean so I think join is an inbuilt function.
Okay. Sir, I
It,
didn't hear that.
yes, so as you can see, it is showing it concatenates any number of strings on an iterable thing. So it can work on iterables like lists or tuples. Okay, so I try to solve the quiz. So I will six.
Just one last thing, Siddharth. I
Yes,
mean, sorry, I mean, I have to keep. Can you paste the link of the Python online editor which you showed last time? I was trying
yes,
to
yes, yes.
access it, but
So you can say online-python.com. Is this the one?
okay, great.
Yes. So you can run things here.
Thank you, Siddharth.
Yes, yes. Thank you. That is unsure. All right. So I thank all of you for joining. So I will see you again. I will see you again next Saturday, 4 to 6 p.m. So take care.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, thank you, sir.